So now, like, all of my frequent sites is like Facebook, eBay, mail, and that's about it.
Yeah, it doesn't take long to just type like PO and then yep.
Didn't he say on my way like 4 hours ago?
He said he was going to go get a tray and then come over. So yeah, it took him quite a while to find that tray. Hey, welcome back. Where we're waiting for a tray. So this one has like a top world and a bottom world. The top world doesn't actually get to... Oh shit. It doesn't actually get to the castle. So do you think we should just go to the castle? Or should we try to go to that top part?
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
Alright. Oh shit, I forgot about this. I think I'm just gonna have to sacrifice Yoshi. Sorry, Yoshi man! Today, Game Grumps put out a shirt that's like Yashi or something like that. It's like this super knockoff of Yoshi, and I was like, oh man, I don't want to support Game Grumps because they keep stealing my ideas. I know they have me bugged, but I kind of want that shirt. And I just realized I went to the wrong place.
Excuse me. The Vanilla Dome.
Yeah. Yeah, this
sounds like the only place that our president's allowed to give speeches anymore.
Oh!
Because everywhere else is... The Tostitos Stadium is too spicy.
Okay, let's see here.
The Vanilla Dome.
Crap. I guess I'll go this way so I can get the Switch Palace.
Vanilla Dome is like if Blizzard was going to start doing like arena leagues for Classic WoW.
Wow.
We're here in the Vanilla Dome.
Ah, shit. Crap. Oh well.
I'm Chris Metzen. And I'm the fruit dealer. Except he's not American.
Wait, fruit dealer?
The fruit dealer?
Yeah, I guess none of the people that play competitively are American, huh?
Nah, Day 9 was.
He played competitively?
Day 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he got his start.
Oh, I almost thought he just...
That's why he ended up being a StarCraft commentator.
Oh.
It's because he retired or he stopped playing.
I thought he just knew the game really well, and that's why they let him be.
No, he was a competitive player back in the day. But he's been...
oh, no. Shit.
He's been doing...
I messed up.
So much commentary.
Oh, no.
Oh! Fire!
Yeah, you're not supposed to have a cape when you do that part.
Yeah, I see why. Vanilla Dome!
I bet Chris Metzen would be an okay commentator.
Yep. Oh, and that was the last life. How many lives do you have?
I think I have like 12. Remember, if you're small, you can just walk back to that one place.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? We need to do Star Road just so we could go back like that. Nah. F it. We're doing it live. Oh, I was checking my text.
Wait, it did send it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It sent it the second time then.
No. Crap. If I don't have a... Alright, so that means I gotta do this. Oh, please. Yes, it worked. Oh, no. No. Oh, that went all wrong at the very last minute.
Can you... Oh, let's see. Can you point that?
Yeah.
Oh, can you throw the other one up and hit that block?
I don't need to. I already got it. Oh. That's when I sacrificed Yoshi, which now I kind of regret. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. All right. That's what I've learned in my long, long life.
So,
none of this matters. Oh, I just realized I could have gone for the Yoshi coin. Oh well. Okay. I have to be small to do that. They're very sizist in this game. Wow, I seriously have to be small to get that Yoshi coin. That sucks. God damn. Oh wait, no, that's fine. Okay.
So have I told you about tier lists at work?
No.
Okay, so at work we have a whiteboard, and it's a double-sided whiteboard. One side is for fun, and the other side is for work. But the fun side is usually something. Oh! You had to be small anyway.
God damn it! Oh no!
Ah! Oh
no! No, you can pick up these.
no! Oh, okay.
It just sucks that I kind of wasted my.
So we make these tier lists all the time about just various shit. It's like there's a tier list for fast food restaurants, like what we all claim is like S tier fast food. It's like Taco Bell, and
that's how you can tell you guys are a bunch of weebs, is that you call it S tier instead of like top tier. Or
well, it's S A B C D F, like. But yeah, we make these tier lists, and but we get in department arguments all the time, and we always disagree on everything, but we always end up agree to disagree also. And one of the things that came up recently in particular was the configuration of fans in a PC case, the proper configuration of push-pull.
Okay.
And we were all divided. Everyone did it differently.
Really?
Yeah, and it was kind of interesting. Now, and like, as soon as I started describing it, Drew's like, "You're wrong," and I was like, "No, I'm not. I'm right. Like, it's passive cooling. It passively goes across it. That's what it's for." And he's like, "No, you're supposed to create static pressure." So we got into this big argument, and the director was like, "Wow, I didn't mean to like ruffle feathers."
Yeah, that's crazy. I never really thought about like alternative ways to do a.
It has to do.
System.
It has to do with like the number of fans. So, like if you his typical thought is you have 2 or 3 fans doing intake, and you only have 1 doing exhaust. And what it does is it creates a positive amount of cool pressure in the case, whereas the fan is part of that pressure system, so it keeps air in the case, but it exhausts it out of kind of a slower rate. My method was always you make it equal. It's equal fans in out. So two in the front, 2 in the front, 2 in the top and back is my preferred method, and I have always had really great cooling because of it. Like AMD processors, my AMD processors really don't ever exceed 60 degrees. Like I don't ever have that problem. My idle temp is like 30, and that's air. The only person that I know of that is roughly equivalent to that is.
Are you kidding me? God damn it!
Is somebody with like one of those AIO coolers, the liquid coolers?
Yeah.
So it's kind of odd, like that. Other people have different experiences like that. But we're
is it that one?
We're making.
Okay.
Currently, we're making a PC for a specific reason. It's for a donation foundation.
Okay.
It has to do with making dreams come true.
Okay.
So we're currently doing this, and this is why this argument came up, because we're working on building the case for this computer, and we're all in disagreement with how we should be putting the fans in here and teaching this child correct airflow management. So, yeah, it's like we bicker to each other about some of the most fucking, like, mundane shit. Like, we don't care, really. But yeah, it's pretty fun. The people that I work with, it's pretty interesting.
And the air pressure thing, it
makes sense.
Does it? Like if you don't have enough exhaust going out, wouldn't that just heat up the cold air? Because if it can't keep up with the hot air being produced, then it would make at least.
Can you get into that Greek too?
No, that's just for show.
I think of it like you're pumping more cool air in than you are. Well, I mean, I guess it does generate hot air otherwise, but essentially it's just cool air. Or there's more cool air coming in than is being produced and expelled in the way of hot air. At least that's how I think of.
Well, yeah, I know.
Positive pressure airflow like that.
I get that, but because a case isn't airtight, that pressure inside of it would just leak out.
So that apparently those little variances are so minute that they don't really offer.
Yeah, that sounds.
But it also, I think that's also subjective to the case.
Yeah,
right?
that would definitely be subjected to the case.
Because Fantech cases, like my Fantech case, has a glass panel, but it's kind of somewhat sealed around the edge.
Yeah, like mine has no ceiling and it has a plastic panel.
Yeah.
So there's no way that a pressure system like that could work for me. Oh shit, my bad. Okay, so the level that you're on, there's two exits again. One goes to Star Road, and that one is kind of tricky to get to. You might want to. Well, no, it's this one. Yeah, go get that. Not that.
I know. I was going to see if there was a box.
Oh shit. Maybe it's the. Well, that has the plant thing. I'm trying to figure out where a mushroom or something is for you.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah, you just have to be careful going up that. Oh, remember, jumps are dependent on how long you press the B button.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I really wish I had a modern case that was actually sealed and stuff, because I would love to actually experiment with that.
Next time that case goes on sale, I'll get you another one.
The Fantech one?
The one that I have?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that case.
I don't think I know what yours looks like.
I have a glass side. I have tempered glass side panel. But it's only one glass side panel.
Yeah.
But I really dig my case because it has. Do I have to go down here?
No, that's just a Yoshi coin. I mean, you can get the Yoshi coin if you want. You already have two, so you could potentially get all of them.
I really enjoy my case because of the fan filters. The fan filters that it has is pretty miraculous. Did I get something when I was up there? I thought I heard it, but I don't know.
Oh, you got the Yoshi coin when you went down.
No, I got the Yoshi coin the first time, but I thought I heard
you have to take that.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, take that up with you.
The front of my case is easy removal. So it just snaps off, and it has the front of my case has RGB, and they're pins that contact a little board on the side of the case. So when you disconnect it, it shuts the lights off, and when you push it back on, it turns them back on.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
But the edges of it are all
just go under.
All the edges are fabric.
And then use that to, or not.
Okay. All the sidings of it has fabric netting.
Oh.
The underside has a cartridge filter. You pull that out.
Yeah.
And the top of it has a magnetic screen.
Holy
and you just
shit.
peel the whole screen off and then wipe it down and then put it back on.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, I still have to spray it out from time to time and wipe it down because it gets dust in it, but we live in the valley.
Yeah.
So it doesn't, but it's really easy to clean otherwise though. And it's like I said, it's that case is super minimal, and I have it set up mostly in red just because of my sound card can't be changed.
Yeah.
I wish I could change the LED and it's purple.
I had to put a piece of electric tape over the side because it's exactly eye level when I'm trying to go to sleep. So that was very bad. It was kind of like did you ever watch Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Did you see the episode where Kramer has the neon sign going into his room?
I mean, you had that happen here too, so.
With the neon sign?
Yeah.
I still have that in the back.
Yeah, I know, but remember when we first got it? You had it set up in this room and it was just fucking ridiculously bright and colors and everything else.
Yeah, that's how the sound card light is. Oh shit. Oh, god damn it. Okay, now.
Oh, you should have went up with the other issue. Oh, yeah.
F it. I'm going. I'm just going for it. Oh well. Whatever. 24 bitches. Yeah, who makes it? Am I wrong? Or no, NXT is that WWE thing. So in ZXT, that case brand, when I was building Bubba's computer, I end up getting a tempered glass with RGB lights going through the tempered glass and stuff of that case. And I thought that was really nice with the filter system, but the one you're talking about is like, wow! But yeah, I need a new case just because of the USB ports. I still have USB 2.0 on the front of that case. I don't even know how Chi does it, because he has my old Cooler Master from, like, oh my god, that was from back when I had the Core 2 Quad. So that was, what, like 15 years ago? Something like that?
Yeah.
Nah, not 15. I don't know, it's more than 10. Like, that case is more than 10 years old. But it's a huge, like, I loved that case. I like this case, too.
Well, that case is the same size as the one that I have now. The only downside mine is it doesn't have a CD drive.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, mine doesn't.
Because I actually...
completely flat front now.
I actually have an external CD or disk drive, but I just keep that on there because I don't want to fish out the disk drive every time I need to. Actually, you know what? The one that Bubba's came, or the one that I got for Bubba didn't have a disk drive thing either.
That's becoming common.
Yeah, I mean, well, nothing comes on discs anymore except for that flight simulator. With 10 Blu-rays.
And even then, all it's doing is preventing you from downloading an extra 40 gigs or some shit like that.
Holy shit. Oh, you have to... Oh yeah, you can... Oh,
I know what you mean.
Oh, nice. There you go. Nice. What do you think? Is Mike really going to get that flight simulator?
Oh, fuck.
I think it might be a crime if he doesn't.
Honestly, I'm surprised he hasn't gone full, like, aviation and gotten the chair and everything. And, like, built a cockpit! I didn't mean to, like, jump that high.
Oh, that was funny.
I was hoping to keep going with it, too, but it didn't work.
You were going full-on opera singer for a second. Cockpit! Cockpit! Sounds like if it was if it was part of a musical, it's all cockpit, cockpit, cockpit. Cockpit. Oh man, I don't remember this one at all. This might be the one with the poison bubbles. Oh no, yeah. Okay, I kind of remember this. I need to go over here. Okay. Wow. Glad my memory isn't completely shot now. Wait, what the? Oh, shit. Okay, I hope this was right. Oh, yeah, here they are.
So yesterday...
Oh, shit! Good!
Do you remember a particular substitute teacher that could dislocate his arms?
Yes.
Okay. Yesterday, he posted something. So he has slowly, like,
Are you talking about his politics?
Yes.
He never really brought up politics in class.
When we had him as a teacher, he never really did that. Yeah. But lately, it's like substantially more. Like it happens a lot now.
That's because social media wasn't really a big.
I agree. But my point is he's slowly turning into like what Mr. Pope was, where he was just like fucking crazy and like none of his opinions or anything have any valid argument. But anyway, so he started this whole thing yesterday, and what his favorite thing to do is to hijack other people's posts, in particular his students. And so yesterday he marked something off on one of Mike's posts, and this other chick in the conversation was responding back to the teacher.
Oh no!
And so,
oh no!
Oh balls! Oh balls!
There's just all kinds of oh no going on.
So he's like going off on a tirade, and then one of the comments that he had made said something along the lines of, all Asian countries are communist because all communist countries have no culture. And I was like, really? Like, South Korea doesn't have, like, an eating fetish? Or, what were the other... I don't remember what the other ones were saying, but basically I ended with, all of your evidence and logic and opinions are completely flawed, like your elbows. And he wrote back, he's like, why are you... he's like, I don't even understand what you mean by that. And I was like, I didn't respond to him because I was like, nah, he's just fucking around. He genuinely, he either laughed at it or he was mad that I said it. So whatever, fucking.
Yeah, man, Facebook. I mean, it would if it wasn't Facebook, it would just be a different social media site. But yeah, everybody.
Facebook's inability to deal with the severity of opinions is difficult.
Well, you know,
to say the least.
It's not a bad thing to have opinions.
No.
It's a bad thing to close yourself off to facts and other people's opinions.
Yeah.
Like, once you become that person that's like, I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks or feels or what the science says, then you need to just die.
Yeah, because you're not helping the human race progress.
Yeah.
Like, that's all of it. The sharing, like, my favorite thing is, like, everybody's like, oh, well, we're gonna stop. We stopped dealing with the WHO and CDC and all this stuff, and it's like, why is information villainized? Why is the scientific community being treated in a manner? But I like, it was interesting because I actually had it's one of the few times that I've had like an actual like real conversation with my mom about politics, and this was something that we had discussed yesterday. And for the most part, I don't have to share all of it, but there was some content of it that the way that she was talking, I told her, I was like, look, but you have to understand that a lot of the information that you're going off is entirely what you got off of Facebook. And she's like, well, I don't really go on there. I was like, that's not the point. You still visit it, you still frequent it, you don't realize how tied together Facebook is in with everything. Like, it has a connectivity driving it behind many other services, Instagram, WhatsApp, all kinds of other shit. Like, so it's not just quote unquote Facebook. Facebook is the owner of these other services that have subsidies. So, like, it's not always from one particular place, but it all stems under the same roof. So any of those services that are being housed in that manner, and being that Facebook is already having a problem with information being taken care of on their network, is already like causing more issues than it really should. But yeah, I had a conversation with her about that yesterday. It was like,
oh shit! Oh no!
Like, you have to be able to look outside of that. Like, a good point, or a good idea of this is, I've started to notice the how.
Oh shit! Oh, crap! Oh no! Holy shit!
I've started to notice the differences in political opinion within my family, and a lot of it has to do with age. The age wholeheartedly has everything.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Myself and the rest of the family that is younger than myself, because I'm the oldest of the children, we have similar degrees of ideology, although some of them not so much because they've been influenced by their parents. But there was a particular aunt recently that had posted something about how wearing masks, but all it was a piece of art somebody had made. Like, it was just a text box, and that was it. It wasn't an original thought. It wasn't something like, it wasn't an opinion she was trying to convey. It was literally, I reposted this because I think I agree with it.
Yeah.
And that's just what happens a lot. So it was this whole thing about wearing masks, and I had brought up, no one had said anything to her, and I do my best not to engage on Facebook because I already know what I'm fighting. I'm fighting a wall. Like,
yeah.
You're basically fighting the French dude in Monty Python. He's like, oh, you stink. And it's like, all right, well, you're bad at arguing. Oh, you are worse. And it's like, well, that's not what's worse. So she had posted this thing just like willy-nilly about how, like, masks are going away from your constitutional rights, and that's like probably my favorite argument. Is like, really? Like, constitutionally, you think the forefathers gave a fuck about whether or not you wear a mask?
Yeah, they didn't even know about like pathological diseases back then,
right? And so basically, I had written off my response was, you know, it's not about whether or not like it's constitutionally or by law they can't make you wear it. It's a courtesy that you're extending to the other people. And this particular person that I was talking to is older, so she automatically knows what I'm talking about in the way of courtesies and mannerisms and stuff like that. It's like, do you hold the door open for a woman? No, or why should I? Because she has arms. She can do it herself. If there's an old man standing up on a bus, I'm not going to give him my seat. He has legs. He can stand up, right? And then, and I was like, but at the end of the day, I do all this stuff because they are courtesies that were instilled in me by your generation, the older generation, to be nice to your fellow human beings. Like, that's part of what it means as a species and why we have survived this long. And so I had written all this or whatever. No one responded. It was like a whole weekend had gone by. No one had said anything. There was no argument going on. There wasn't even a rebuttal to me. And then the following day, or like a few days later, another relative of mine had come back and said, "Don't argue to argue." And I came back and wrote something along the lines of, if you take a look at the posts above, you will see that I was the only person that made a comment. That means that this argument was only one-sided if in the event an argument was actually happening, which isn't the case. And so I wrote something along the lines of, try using like general logic to deduce a situation and go from there, and quit trying to be an internet mediator. And because I was like, because at this point you're just trying to drum up a dead post. And I was like, I've been on the internet far longer than all of you have. I know what it means to bring up dead posts. Like, that's most rules in most places on most forums. That's against the rules.
It's a frown against.
Yes. So I didn't say anything else after that. My mom came by and posted some stupid meme emoji to like diffuse the tension. And then my favorite part about the whole thing was the aunt that was like, "Don't argue to argue." Her daughter came by later and liked both of my posts and not her mom's. And so I was like, okay, well, see, I understand now where it's at then. And me and my sister kind of like right under the same flag for the most part too. Yeah. Although I think my sister's more of a Republican than I am.
I think my main problem with today is that these labels mean as much as they do to people.
What do you mean?
Like the political party.
Oh, yeah.
I remember.
Did you see the thing that they did yesterday?
No.
They're trying to fucking classify the Democrats as a terrorist group because of their affiliation with the South in the Civil War.
What?
They're trying to make it so that way the Democrats can't be legally existing party because they're technically a racist party.
Oh my god.
Some Republican introduced that as a bill yesterday to ban the Democratic Party.
Shit, I mean, oh crap. Oh my god. Yeah, shit like that, man. I used to not have like a political affiliation, which I still don't. I still don't consider myself part of any political party because I
don't either. I've been independent for a long time.
Yes, but the effect of Facebook, going back to that, because I don't want to get into politics, man.
I know.
Like, politics, it makes me crazy anyway.
It's such a divided topic. Like, no one's allowed to have a peaceful conversation about politics anymore. Yeah. Like, it's troublesome, especially from, like, well, as an example for me, like, the place that I work in is pretty right-leaning.
Well, they're also very, I guess, the people that run it are rich. That's a nice way to put it. Because, like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but, like, when it comes to politics, you know who I'm talking about. I have great respect for this man. He was basically like a second father to me, you know? Mm-hmm. I don't agree with him at all about anything politically, and it's because his brain has basically been warped by Fox News. Like even it doesn't matter how wrong the information is. He will just believe it. And that has kind of trickled over to my mom.
Oh.
That's what really gets me. I always held my mom up to be like a shining example of humanity. Because my mother's like a saint. And I noticed that her, whenever I glance at her Facebook page, it always has, specifically anti-Nancy Pelosi things. Which, don't get me wrong,
she's a fucking disturbing specimen of a human being.
Yeah, I don't like her. And, a lot of fiscal policies of the Democratic Party, I don't agree with. I would be considered a fiscal conservative. Because before this current administration, they used to always make the argument that you should have balanced books, that you should not overspend taxpayer money, all of that stuff. I totally agree with all that. But they have proven during this administration that they didn't care at all about that anyway.
No, I know.
But when the Black Lives Matter protests started, my sister and I, my sister didn't take very much college courses, but I only went to junior college, but I took a shitload of courses. But most importantly, I took economics, macro, micro, and I actually paid attention in political science. So I have a very good... Oh, and I had Mike as a roommate, so he was a political science major. So I have a really good grasp on, the political spectrum. I'm going back to this place because I can't do that castle as a small Mario.
Excuse me.
But we were talking about the wealth disparity and how that affects minorities more than white people, how land taxes and all of that happen, how you get kickbacks from the government for owning land, all of that stuff that has made it easier for white people to succeed, where minorities have not, and they just keep getting more oppressed because of those disparities in the law.
Yeah.
And my mom, this is the only time I've ever kind of been gobsmacked. I guess that's the best word for it, from my mom, because she... Oh, you know what? I have a freaking cape. I can just do that. I shouldn't have done that. Oh no. Oh no.
Well, at least you go.
Okay, I think I can do this. But we were talking... crap. We were talking about, having social aspects to a capitalist system. Not going pure socialist by any stretch, but just having social, safety nets, basically.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, I fucked that up. And my mom was she said, oh crap, what'd she say? She said, capitalism... What the hell did she say? She said capitalism doesn't pay the bills or something like that.
Socialism doesn't pay the bills?
I'm sorry. Or she was like, money makes the world go round or something like that. And my sister and I both looked at each other but that's what we're trying to change. Because if... damn it! Okay, I can't be little Mario. If the government cut back even by just a quarter for the military budget, we could have universal health care. We could have all of these services, because people have this wrong idea just because of misinformation. And it's really disheartening to see my mom get affected by all of this disinformation on Facebook of all places.
Yeah. No, and every single member of my family is the exact same way. They all get their information from Facebook. And I am very much interested in information. I love information. I like listening to as much as I possibly can. But I also try to get that perspective from other sides. And it's actually really interesting to me, when the Black Lives thing, when the BLM movement started, I didn't, in my own way, I had to figure out mentally what it was. What it was that what they're saying. And then looking at it from from that perspective, and like so many white people that I have talked to in the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, they all kind of have say the same thing, same mentality. It's like there isn't a divide. And it's like, is there not? Like, do you really believe that there isn't? Because there was an entire civil rights movement at one point because of it. Like, not only that, like we literally was allowed to own these people at one point. So, and on top of that, you have an entire southern part of a country that was so upset that they lost that ability, and now that they're finally coming back and saying, fuck you guys, we're not taking it anymore. And you guys are just like, well, we weren't doing anything to begin with, but really it was happening. Like, you guys don't understand that it was happening. And that was something that I was trying to explain to my mom, was like, it's like this, like, it's nothing to do with the fact that killing happened was the catalyst that started it, obviously. But I mean, that gentleman dying was not planned. Like, it wasn't like, hey, let's start this movement. No, that's not how it happened. It was another person on the list of deaths that seem all too coincidental in the act in which they happened. And while it may not have been the intention of this person to have killed that guy, there obviously was some sort of disregard for the humanity in it. Like, because you think that he was a criminal, he deserves less humanity than the next. And that's actually really hard to describe to another white person that is very devout in their ways. And whereas I've always been like, I mean, you and I grew up as the minority in the area, so we, like, while I have a white family and I understand that there are some God damn it, there are some privileges that come with it, I don't rest on that laurel. Like, I don't carry that with me and say, well, I mean, I had the better opportunity.
God damn it!
I know that I did, and I wish that I could share that experience with other people. Like, I 100% wish that I could share that with somebody who was unfortunate. I wish I could train somebody to know how to do the job that I do, because that's the step in the right direction. So,
yeah, but it's also on a systematic level.
Yeah, and a good example, and this was something that I had told my mom, was I had read this someplace. It was you have 2 students, right? There's one white kid, one black kid. One lives in an inner city school, and the other one is part of an urban school, but he also lives in a better area. But generationally, he ended up...
I think Mike might be here.
Generationally, he ended up in that position. But that was because in the 30s and the 40s and the 50s, he didn't have a choice. He couldn't get out of that position.
Yeah.
He couldn't leave where he was. Even if he had the opportunity, if nobody helped him do it, like we get, he wouldn't have been successful. So I totally understand. I get it now. I know that BLM is different than all lives matter. Human lives matter at its core. That's one of the laws of nature, is that human lives matter.
Yeah, and I'm so glad my mom actually does support Black Lives Matter. So she's not like totally drinking the Fox Kool-Aid. Oh my god, god damn it!
The Kool-Aid.
Yeah, but like, people conflating Black Lives Matter to just mean that only Black Lives Matter is the thing that frustrates me the most.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey! You got past the dog?
You guys are playing Mario?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you call it playing.
Yeah, we're stuck on the same 2 levels for the last, 10 minutes?
Well, we've also been, chitter-chattering, too.
That's true. We're talking about the Black Lives Matter movement right now. So it's kind of hard to play Super Mario World while talking about something this serious. In fact, let's just stop talking about this. Stop killing black people, cops. That's what it comes down to.
Stop
Killing all people.
No, you gotta put a pause in that a little bit. Stop killing black people, cops.
That's a good point.
not black people, cops.
All right. So what we're oh yeah, Cheese here now. What we're doing
Should we
is
kick this episode and then start another one.
I just got
Eat
it.
it, bro.
Because what we're doing is we're doing one world per episode. So we have to get to a castle, which I'm on, but I just keep fucking dying.
And
So how
whoever
long is
wins at
episode?
the end with the most points gets
this
to blow the
one-
death whistle.
This one's been going on for like 40 minutes.
Well, Kurt's taking way longer than that.
The first episode took 15 minutes, so we were like, all right, this is fine, this is fine.
and then they
the
got progressively harder.
Yeah, then the second episode, we were like, okay, well, that took like 30 minutes. This one is taking forever, but this is also the first one that has a branching path. So,
Secret tunnels and everything.
yeah, Eston's going he's going to the left side, which is the secret area. Well, I mean, the branching area, where you don't have to do this castle. I'm going the castle route because this is one of the hardest castles. Like, I don't know why they put this one as the World 3 castle of all places, but,
I think the patience on this guy.
I think that's the problem that I'm having, is that I'm getting a little flustered. Not only because of the political nature of our last discussion,
Right.
but just because this is the castle that I could never beat as a kid, and it still has that kind of mental block for me, where I'm like, I'm not going to be able to beat this.
I just don't have the thing is I don't I'm so rusty. Controllers don't have the control
No, fuck!
that fucking keyboard and mouse do.
Well, this is a controller from like 1992.
Is this one of the originals?
No, this is one that came with the system, but they're identical. They're exactly
Oh.
the same. I have a couple of the originals in the other house, and they feel identical.
The
Oh,
grill
wow.
the grill that I got is true JDM.
I have no idea what that means.
JDM is part of Japanese
Shit.
Japanese
No,
car culture.
No, crap. Oh, no. No.
JDM got you.
JDM stands for Japanese Domestic Market.
Oh.
But so the grill that I got is it's a Mugen front grill,
Damn.
and so the logo on the front of it says Mugen in Japanese letters, or there's a Japanese symbol on one side, and then it says Mugen. That is Mugen is Japanese version of luxury. Ah.
Sounds luxurious.
I thought it cost more than $20.
Yeah, I would say so.
What's the Japanese
He was-
version? Oh god,
He said he was going to get an Oculus Rift,
what's
but
the-
instead he got that.
Well, no, not instead.
Oh, wait.
I had to get that.
Well, yes, but
Ah!
I was
No, I'm
bringing it
skipping
up
that.
'cause-
I fucking die every time.
hey, you got a one up. I know that
There's no
in
hidden-
one of
there's
in-
nothing hidden.
Huh?
I thought maybe it was a hidden block.
there is a hidden
At this
block
point, I don't
there
give a fuck.
that has it had like a P block that made them into like pewter coins or something like that.
Platinum.
Platinum. All right, and yeah, you could have. Oh wait, go down that. Yeah. Just hit the P. Yeah, go.
Gotta get those one-ups.
Oh shit!
Like the last
Wow.
Yeah, see the control on the amount of control on the controllers. Kind of different. There we go. I wasn't expecting to be thrown across the level like that.
I actually thought it just shot you. But,
Yeah.
All right. So you beat your level. I gotta beat mine.
Honestly, one of the things that I wanted to do to my car was I wanted to pull the headliner out and re-canvas the headliner with a Japanese flag.
Damn.
Wait. What's the headliner? Is that the cloth that's on the top?
Yeah, the cloth that lines the roof.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, you can pull it off because basically all it is like it's felt. It's a plastic mold,
Yeah.
and then they just felt over it. They put adhesive, and then they roll felt on it, and then they roll it out.
Oh wow. 'Cause
So yeah, you can just pull the whole liner out. And
Ours is like completely sunken down on the back.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It looks like a flag waving on the inside of the car.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
very
you can pull it
distracting.
off. You can pull if you take the covers off of the columns on the sides.
Yeah.
There should be push pins in there, and
Oh,
you can just
shit.
pull them out and then pull the whole liner out. Although I don't know how you would get it out of your car. What you probably have to do is put
Oh,
the back. Do your back seats go down?
Yes.
So you probably
take
have to
out
put
the
you have to put the back seats down and pull it through the trunk.
Hmm.
Or you may have to like slightly fold it and put it out one of the doors.
All right.
But yeah, you could pull the whole liner out and reline it.
Well, shit, we could probably just plastic dip it, huh? or would would the heat affect that too much?
I wouldn't. Okay, so being that you're putting that in the car, I wouldn't spray paint it with anything.
Okay.
Not paint, anyways, because otherwise it's going to smell like that.
Well, Plasti Dip has that smell?
Well,
I mean, I know it's aerosol, but
Plasti Dip attracts shit is the problem. Out here, Plasti Dip's a cool thing for cars. Only if you're like,
oh no,
if you live in like an urban area.
no, god damn it, why did I do that?
Points, bro. Oh.
But it's only really beneficial if you don't live in an area where there's a lot of dust and dirt and shit, because otherwise it gets dirty, and cleaning it's a pain in the ass. Now, if you want something that looks like Plasti Dip, you could rhino-line it.
What if I just duct tape it?
Why don't you just buy a can of spray adhesive and some fabric, and then do something stupid like your shoelaces or whatever?
Hey, my shoelaces are classic.
Your both shoelaces.
They're polka dots now.
Nah, you should just get a flag of your favorite anime and then
have a wall scroll as the top of the
put a
car.
waifu up there.
Right? Can you find like a giant flag from like K-On or?
Oh, I'm sure I can. Everyone loves K-On, even Chi. He loves cute girls doing cute things.
I watched Beck for the first time. Way better than cute.
Beck?
Yeah.
Like the singer?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch! God damn it! I'm
Japanese rock band.
no.
Oh damn it!
I'm not gonna be able to do Windy. Wendy's is exactly the same, except there's 2 fireballs.
Oh shit. Or you can tag your student.
This is actually making me cry.
Oh fuck!
It's okay. There's no enemies yet. It's just teaching you about the dolphins. But eventually there will be enemies.
You have to keep pushing that too, right?
Yes. Otherwise you die.
Ah!
And Luigi has a hard enough life. You
Oh
know.
fuck!
Oh, this is funny. I mean, it's not funny
Damn.
because we've been going for an hour.
There we go.
I told Steam, like, nah, it's cool. I can blow through Super Mario World in like 4 hours.
How long
Don't
did it
worry.
take you before you realized that the direction you face is the way that the mushroom goes when you knock it out of the box?
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, so the way that you're facing is the way that the mushroom will travel.
Oh, that's good to know.
That's really good. He looked up the game fact.
No, it's just an observation that I made.
I actually did.
Oh,
I looked up.
Ah! Get the fuck away!
try to swim under him. Oh fuck! Get out of
At least it's not Big Bertha. Oh.
Oh no 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 no!
Oh no. Oh. Or is this Big Bertha? Is that Big Bertha?
I don't know.
No, that's
I think
bigger
it's
list.
just. Well, Big Bertha's in the older games. It's the one that just eats you.
Yeah. I thought it was bigger.
I don't know. I don't even remember if Big Bertha's in this game.
It's got cheating.
Oh, dude, I can't do that goddamn castle. I mean, like this. I know I can do the castle. I'm gonna do the castle. And then we'll.
Test theory.
I am. I'm gonna prove my hypothesis. Oh, I should have got a 1-up. God damn it. Should I get the 1-up? Should I cheat and get the It's
You're
funny.
too deep now.
Steen's gotten 2 game overs so far, and I've just been like, yeah, take the
I know.
majority of my
He
lives.
ends up
And now,
with like 12 lives, and then now we're both at a point where we don't have anything.
yeah, I'm like, oh shit, we're gonna get a game over. And then we're gonna have to start all over, and this episode's gonna last like 3 hours long.
Oh well.
No, I'm kidding. If you get a game over, you just go back to the same level, but you don't have the middle flag thing. I know I just need to be patient. This soundtrack is amazing. I mean, I might just have a bias because I spent hours and hours listening to it, but yeah, I mean, Yoshi's Island is better. But considering that this was the launch game for the US Super Nintendo, I'd say this was a very good starting point for soundtracks. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, no,
I
no,
guess
no.
you're gonna get another feather.
Huh?
You're gonna get another feather anyway.
Nah, I don't need it. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. So how'd the dog treat you?
Cool.
Was she like, what
Which
the
one
hell?
was that? The Falcor?
Nah, Falcor died.
Oh shit.
No, that's Cora. We think that she is his daughter. Yeah, so before Falcor died,
He was fucking alive.
well, here's the thing. So he would just disappear for a while, and then one day I walked to the end of the driveway, and out in the shop yard, I noticed that he was there with a full-grown dog and then 2 little puppies, and one of the puppies looks exactly like Cora, where it looks like Falcor, except for the black on her back. And I was like, oh my god, Falcor has a little family! And then he died soon after that. But then she just wandered into our yard one day, and
Oh no!
and I was like,
Oh no!
oh come on,
Dang, that's not
oh come on, oh god.
nice.
Finally, oh my god. But yeah, that's how we ended up with Cora, and she's like huge compared to Falcor. She's like double his size.
Yeah, when you told me that thing this morning about like if the dog runs up to you, just she won't bite, and so I was like, I just threw one of those treats in the Ziploc bag real quick.
Yeah,
Well, because I buy them all the time for Mimi. Mimi is very treat motivated. It's
I think all
interesting.
dogs are.
Well, that is the case, but it's easier when your dog's not blind.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true, huh?
Yeah, so she doesn't know what it is otherwise.
Gotta follow her.
I have a blind dog that knows how to shake hands.
What?
Yeah, I taught her to shake.
Wait up. Let's talk about this next time, because we finally get to cut.
Okay.
Right, see you next time.
There's chips over there if you want some, Chief.